Hey, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Tuesday, 28th of April 2020. It's 4:42 p.m. local here in Da Nang, Vietnam. It's a look at my 12-hour high probability charts. The new candle was at 4 p.m., so that was 42 minutes ago. There is a little bit of action, as you can see on my chart here. This is my watch list on the right with all the pairs I'm trading. In blue is the ones with open trades. The ones in orange are the ones I'm going to discuss in this video. So there was a little bit of action, and the ones that aren't highlighted, no trades. So we'll start with the Aussie USD. Now, I write notes on this chart. You'll probably get sick of me explaining this every time, but I know this will be the first time that someone will be watching this video. So you can pause the video and read my notes. Generally, my notes go from top to bottom and they match up left to right on the chart. S1, sequence 1, S2, sequence 2. So normally the top one, sequence 1, sometimes I don't call it that, but the second one will have something like sequence 2. So what's happened in the Aussie today? I'm in a buy here. Now my buys are signified by the blue vertical lines and the solid blue horizontal line. Sells are red. So anytime you see red or blue lines, they're buys and sells. Yellow lines are a break-even level. This green line is just a big number. That's something interests me. It was a 0.60, 60 cents on the Aussie USD. If you see red trend lines, that generally means bearish divergence, either hidden or regular. You see green trend lines, bullish divergence, either hidden or regular. So I was in this buy here, which is sequence 2, and this bottom indicator is the MACD Platinum, and that's gone through the zero level from below. The zero level is a dotted line there, and once it goes above through that zero line, I've got to take some action on my trades. So what I've done is I've closed half of that trade, that buy, and put a stop in place. The stop, you can't really see it on here. It's a red dotted line. It's just near this other red line. You can read my notes. Stop is at 63375. I've closed half on that buy. That gave me a profit of $16.96, and that's been added to the profit to date total here. All these trades are recorded on a shared spreadsheet. You'll find the link to that spreadsheet in the description of the video. So everyone's more than welcome to look at that and check it out. So that's already up to date because I have to do that nowadays, the new modified version. So, yeah, and because I did this pushed my overall break even up to here somewhere, up a lot higher. No big deal because I'm in this sequence here, which is a sell sequence, and now the MACD Platinum's above the zero level. I'll be looking for another sell signal of some sort. I'm always drawing my trend lines in place each time I look at these charts. Just keep everything up to date. Nothing confirmed yet with these, obviously possible divergence setting up. So if it keeps on going up in the price and it goes up there, then that divergence is obviously no longer valid, and I just remove the trend lines from the chart. So I just keep on top of things as the chart progresses, so I don't have to think about it when it comes time to make a decision. So that's there. I closed half there. Let's move down to Euro Swiss. Okay, Euro Swiss, you can read my notes. I was in a sell here, and that was my sell entry level in here, and there's a stop level there. That last 12-hour candle spiked through, took me out, and I end up with a loss because of the swap on that second half of minus $2.42. Overall, it was a profitable trade, but lost on the second half just because of the swap. So I can delete these lines. I just leave them on the chart so I can show you where the trade was. My notes have already been updated on the side here. So all I've got is this buy trade left here, and it's already closed half and got a stop in place. And it's looking all right. So yeah, I lost $2.42. So that was taken off my overall total on the Euro Swiss. Pound CAD, took a new buy trade, 4 p.m. Here's the MACD Platinum's below the zero level. There's hidden bullish divergence, and if most of you know, I love my hidden bullish divergence, or any hidden divergence. So that's lower lows on the oscillator, which is the MACD Platinum, and all that is a zero lag MACD, and higher lows on price. The only thing that concerns me is this level up here. It's really structure. I'm not sure if it's going to break that or not. Zero level. Yeah, price, it really didn't break through here. Generally, what happens is trend continuation, the hidden divergence. So we've got highs here, pullback, then highs. Generally, I like to see these highs break these ones on the left. Look, technically, you could probably say they did, but not much. They just say, if you ignore those sort of 3 weeks there, price did push up a little bit higher, but nah, it's not convincing. So be careful when it gets up to this level again here. But took a new buy at this level here. No stopping places yet. Everything, it's a valid signal. And this indicator on the chart, the green and red dots, QMP filter. It's just a combination of the MACD Platinum and the QQE Advanced, which is not displayed on the chart. No need for it. I just need these dots. It's all coded, so it gives the signals. They're my sort of, these dots only appear permanently on the chart once on the trading view, once the candle closes and a new candle opens. So that green dot there shouldn't appear until that candle closes. Then I'll take, say if I was going to take the buy, be on the open of the next candle. All right, what's next? USD CAD. In a sell here, and it was based on hidden bearish divergence, as you can see by my notes. I like that, and you can see the low up, the lower low, and a lower high. So we've got lower highs on price and higher highs on the oscillator, the MACD Platinum, and with divergence, as long as one side's on the correct side of the MACD, the zero level, the MACD Platinum, which in this case it's the second part, and it's above the zero level, looking for, well, we're already in a sell, so we've taken a sell, in the sell, and now the MACD Platinum is through the zero level on that last candle. Where is it? Where we go? Crosshairs, just at the zero level, closed half, put a stop in place. So the CAD, $7.69 added to the total there. So what's next? USD, Singapore dollar. All right, in two sequences here. The second sequence is what I've worked on this time. Actually, the second sequence started on this first. So what I had was a sell. Then I had this buy was a hedge buy. Then a second sell for 0.06. So there's a second sell, 0.06. So what I've done is I've closed the sell, I've closed the buy, and I've closed 0.4 of the second sell and put a stop in place at 142.834. So that stops up there, and this is the sell in here, this level here. So closing all that gave me a huge profit of $5.79, hardly worth the effort. But now, because the reason I closed it, because this sequence started here. It wasn't a very great setup, but the MACD Platinum was above the zero level when I first started. It stayed above zero, and now it's come down through the zero level, so I've got to take some action on that sequence, and that's all I've done there. I've still got the first sequence, which includes trades at those same levels. That's why those lines are still in place. So, but at the moment, we've got sequence one, which is, you can see on my notes, is hedged. So that's the buy, sell. Now I'll be looking for a new buy to clear that sequence. And in the meantime, I could make a few extra pips from this sell that's still hanging here on sequence two. Overall break-even was pushed down because I cleared some trades. No big deal. The break-even is just an indication. If the price does drop off the cliff and drops down below that yellow line there, then great, I can cash out. But generally, I don't really need it. I'm looking more to the upside now because the MACD Platinum's below the zero level. So it's just a matter of watching it. All right, guys, that's it for the 12-hour charts on Tuesday. So thanks for watching the video. If you do like these videos, please hit the subscribe button, or nothing else, hit the like button. And as I said, the spreadsheet's available to anyone to have a look at the results. I've been doing the 12-hour chart since, I think, 3rd of February. What is it now? Late April. And the profit's going, I think it's about 2,500 up just from the base lot of 0.02 for most of my trade. So it's going along nicely. Bit of a lull in the last couple of weeks, but we're starting to just have little base hits and a few little profits along the way, and nothing's really getting out of control too bad. All right, thanks for watching. Chat later. Cheers.